1 John 1:4. We are writing these things so that way our joy may become or may be made complete. So if we look at this, we're finally seeing the idea of why did these people do these things? Why? What was the motivation behind John writing these letters, or Paul, or James, or Jude, or whichever one? What was their driving force? And right there, John tells us, that his joy may be complete. And he says our, and so, this isn't like the royal we or something along those lines, but, as a team. John would write the letter, or John would dictate the letter, and somebody would write it down. And then somebody else would take it and deliver it. And then from there, it'd be passed on to another church. And somebody would take it and deliver that. And so this is how the letters would go around to all the churches in the very early church age. But it would spread out. And this idea was that their joy would become complete, or may become complete. Meaning that it was incomplete. Well, how could it be incomplete? Well, think about it. How much do you love the people in your life? How much do you love your neighbor? Enough to save them from going to hell? Enough to save them from eternal torment? Enough to get up, to run into the street and shove them out of the way of a car that's barreling down on them? Because that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about eternal life. Remember, that was what, as Jesus, the eternal life. And if you don't love somebody enough to do that, how much do you hate that person? But for our joy to be made complete, we need to share this with everybody. Everybody needs to be saved. So share it.